Hey, what's going on, guys? Dante Walker here, and I'm just sitting here answering some of you guys' question about some of the results that I posted yesterday. I'm actually about to roll out here, but I told you guys that I would make this video, so I'm just going to make this video and do the best that I can to answer you guys' questions. So I'm just going to be scrolling through the bottom of the picture here, and I'm just going to answer the questions as they arise. And I kind of got something that I want to tell you guys that goes a lot farther beyond any specific techniques and traffic secrets that I believe that it's much more critical to success and things like that. But with all that said, let's just get started, and I want to answer all the questions, and let's do it. So first question we have here is from Hernan Torres. And it basically, hold on, somebody messaging me right now, excuse me. It basically says, how do you scale and make profitable? Have read that people go from $5 website conversions and scaling to $10 and the ad performs badly. How did you go as high as $80 and what do you bid up? Hernan, I love this question because I had this exact problem very many times. And basically what I would say is that you got to have a really winning product. So, I had problems with scaling probably, especially with Facebook, probably most of my career with Shopify. But basically what you'll find is usually those ads that kind of do that, what you're talking about, where it says people go from $5 to $10 and it does pretty bad. Usually you're probably going to be paying around, a little bit over $5 for a purchase or something like that. And then when you scale, when you scale to $10, it does really badly. And the only reason to really supplement that is you got to find really good products that kind of that sell really, really well, man. Like, you got to test different products. So what I found is with this particular product here, I was getting like 50 cents a conversion. Like it's a 55 cents or something like that. Like, literally, I tested it. And within like the first dollar spent, I already had 2 sales. So it was already super very viral or converting very highly, as you can say. And like I said too, I had already built up. I had already split tested my page, my actual website, and a lot of different things. So basically, to cut it short, because I'm kind of going on here, is you got to find a really highly converting product. I would say usually all my products that I was actually able to scale into these numbers, they actually were somewhere around, like with this case, it was costing me like 55 cents a sale. Again, I don't expect everybody to be able to do that. But I think Manny Amari told me when I was, back then when I still wasn't listening, I had to learn the hard way. But usually if you keep it under $3, if it costs you under $3 per purchase, you're golden. So kind of that as a rule, you're not under $3 per purchase, it's probably not going to scale. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't make profit off of it. That just means that it's probably not going to scale to the level that you want it to. But you're always welcome people to test their own assumptions. So hopefully that makes sense. I kind of rambled there a little bit. Somebody said, bro, what the fuck? WTF, that's funny. Let me see if I got a real question here. Clint Steiner says, $50 in order. Must not be doing t-shirts. I'm gonna talk about more about what it is. Obviously, I can't give up the specific niche. And I only got 18 minutes here on my memory, so I gotta really hurry up. But on my memory. But I'll talk about, more about what it is and, how do you find these types of products, et cetera, et cetera. So, but no, it's not hoodies. It's not t-shirts. No, it's not. Quick question. How many items do I sell in my shop? It's probably like, I don't really know. It's probably like somewhere between like 12 and 15, I believe. But it's only like 2 or 3 main products that I actively market, really one right now, because this one is just killing it so much. And then I have upsells under that. And if I think somebody asked, so I'll go more to the upsell process in another question. But really only 2 or 3 main products. And then the rest are upsells or side products or filler products, or whatever you want to call them, that people buy in parallel with the main products that I market. So there you go. Very interested to see how you're getting visitors for 2 cents. So basically, the reason I'm getting visitors for 2 cents is a combination of luck, a combination of a lot of different things. But it's like the thing that they say, the harder you work, the luckier they get. Now, I've been running the shop for about 6 months to a year. What am I talking about? I've been running it for 6 months to a year. I've been running it for about 8 months, sorry. It was like since like October of last year or something like that. But it's at one of the shops. I got a couple shops, but anyway, it's just when I saw this product. Well, I saw a product like this on one of my. I'm going to talk about the whole process of like the breakthrough that I had, but I'm trying to like save it to them. But basically, it's just a combination of the right product, the right price. I mean, this product literally just came out like a couple months ago. Nobody's really on it. The way that I noticed it from a competition that was really amateur. It's not the exact same product, but it's very similar. And it's just a combination of a couple different things, but right place, right time, look, perfect product, very good ad. To kind of answer a little bit better, I think my audience is like 8 million. I use an audience of 8 million. I'm using purchase website conversion, but I know a lot of people do that, and you're not going to get the same exact results. So I can't sit here and tell you that you can do that and get the same results. But I'm going to elaborate on that. And then if somebody said my dating Facebook now. Okay, let me keep going. Good stuff, man. Travis, good stuff. Dante, I want to make sure I don't miss anybody's questions. Just give me a second here. Excuse me. Okay, we got one. How many likes do you have on a fan page that you promoted the posts that are going on? So that's actually a really good question. The fan page, I believe, is like 42,000 likes or whatever. Again, I don't think that's very critical that I have 42,000 likes, but I did notice, like, what I always do is I will post something to a page, and I would literally say, would you buy this item? If so, comment yes. And like usually I get like maybe like 20 to 30 yeses if it's like a decent product that's gonna do well. But like on this one, I got like 170 yeses. So at that point, I knew it was a go, and I knew it would sell. And I just put the item up in my store, and it just sold. Like literally, it sold like out of the comments without me even promoting any ads or anything. I think I sold like three or four just off comments from my fan page, and that really never happens for me. So yeah, so there you go. Is it drop shipping? It's drop shipping right now, but I'm actually looking at buying a bigger stock because or wholesaling, because drop shipping is, when you're doing these kind of numbers, it's not really good. But it's not t-shirts or clothing. Yeah, there you go. Congrats on the reach clears, blah blah blah. Somebody said 4K sales, email, Amazon, SEO, anything? No, just Facebook right now. No Amazon, no emails, no SEO, no nothing. I don't even have I technically do have an email list, but I don't use it actively for emailing. I use it for uploading, what do you call it? Custom audiences into my Facebook. So there you go. Where's the link to your shop? Funny. How do I test your niche, and how do I manage to get up to 25 fires per ad set so my WC can work? I don't know what you mean by that, and that's from Victor Ivanov. I'm sorry if I messed up your name, but really easy. How I test it? I literally just I don't know. I'm already in certain niches, so literally, like I said, I just kind of just post a picture to my fan page there. And I just ask them, I just say, hey, would you buy this item? If so, comment yes below. And that's been a really effective way for me to test my products there. There's a certain that's pretty much all I do, man. Like I test a bunch of different products. Now, what I would say is I usually wait about 3 days. So I do $5 for 3 days. So I run an ad at $5 for 3 days. $5 for 3 days, and it doesn't get any sales, and pretty much it's going to be a loser. Like I said, those ones that are going to be really big winners, they usually get a sale within under $3. And I've only had that happen 2 or 3 times. Again, you're not just going to just get on and watch one video and it's just going to just happen. And I'm going to talk about all of it again in the end. Sorry. I'm just trying to just, I don't want to repeat certain things because I know that I have like similar themes going on throughout this. And I want to just say to them, hey, congrats on the funnel. As you mentioned, you've been building out the funnel. Please give me more details about the structure of the funnel. And am I sending visitors directly? And this is from Ivan. Am I sending visitors directly to a product page, or do I have a specific landing page? If so, how do you upsells raise the average order size? That's a good question. So basically, yes. What I do and what I've always done is I basically I study Amazon. So you know, Amazon is the number one SEO. I mean, I was gonna say number one SEO, number one e-com store or website for some reason. And I noticed the way that Amazon, I use the same copy or whatever, frequently purchased together, how they add parallel items, you know, right under whatever you're buying, and you know, it works literally. I just kind of like noticed what Amazon did. And so what I would do is, say for example, this is just me putting out an example, but let's just say for example, you know, you have a certain jacket, right? You have a golf jacket, a funny golf jacket, and then you know, that funny golf jacket is converting, is selling for you. Then under that item, you have a golf t-shirt that also converted for me. So what I would do is I would sell my best item. So for example, say if it's a jacket, and then I will put something similar to it at the bottom. So say it's a piece of clothing. So then I will put my number one t-shirt selling under that, my number one whatever. And if it's clothing, I try to stay at clothing. If it's a niche where you have jewelry, then I put my number one jewelry items under there, because you know it's just something with the mindset. If somebody comes in with, I've noticed, like I've tested this, you know, if somebody comes in and buy a t-shirt and then you put other high selling t-shirts under there, they're more likely to look at other t-shirts and things like that, because they came there to look, you know, originally from the ad for other t-shirts. If it's jewelry, they're probably, and you put other jewelry under there, they're probably going to buy jewelry. If you know, and that's what I find, you know, usually all my upsells, when people buy t-shirts, they buy other t-shirts. When people buy, you know, come to buy jewelry, when I was doing that, they buy other jewelry. So it's just really the process of like, again, it took me a long time testing it, finding, you know, all my number one or things that convert, maybe not as high as my number one selling, not as high as, you know, the things that sell for me or that are getting, you know, 50-cent sales for me, but they will still convert. So then I put those converting items under that are somewhat parallel or related to those my number one item that's bringing in all those customers. So say for example, I have this ad right now that's producing 50 cents sale for me, and then I will put another product that sells, but maybe it doesn't sell at that rate, but you know, through this ad I can get a lot of upsells from it. So hopefully that kind of makes sense, man. I don't know if that makes sense, but and how did it increase my orders average order size? Well, because that product is usually somewhat parallel to the original thing that they came to look at. It just, they usually end up buying one or two. Oh, another thing that I do to increase my average order size, I literally just put in every single product description in bold and red at the top, buy two or more. I think it's like when you buy two or more, get free shipping. When you buy two or more, get free shipping. Like I literally put that in. And the way I have my store set up is if they buy two or more items, any two items in my store, if they buy, they get free shipping. And that very effectively increased my average order size too. So I literally went in every single product description and I just pasted it right at the top in bold. Buy two or more, get free shipping. And that really helped. So hopefully that was helpful, man. Let me see, man. I only got 5 minutes left here. Unbelievable. I've never seen it saying RI. I know, man. You know, I don't expect everybody to do that. You know, it's a lot of different things. Super dope. Look forward to the video. How do you optimize for post website conversions and Power Editor? I mean, that's a whole 20-minute video by itself, man. It's not, I can't answer that. And it's kind of like, that's a whole, you know, I'm just sitting here talking. That's like literally, that would take me like 25 minutes to actually break down. I mean, that thing by itself. So I can't really, I'll see if I can do something about that later, man. But I can't do that in this current video. It's all that traffic from Facebook. Same question. Yes, all the traffic is from Facebook right now. You know, I believe yesterday overall, I think I actually ended up spending about 130 or 140, and I made like 6.2K back. So, you know, again, I don't expect everybody to do that. Those results are not typical. It's probably not going to happen for most people, to be honest. But I will tell you how you can get the results. So basically, this is the end of the video. So I got about 4 minutes to kind of drive home my point. So let's do it. So all my biggest breakthroughs, you know, you can have all this technical knowledge and all this and that. But what I find that what I think is most important more than anything is your mindset and your ability to notice for things. So that's probably many opportunities that happen around you every day, all the time, that you probably don't notice every single day. And I think it's called something like the reticular activating system or something like that. And let me tell you the story behind, multiple big breakthroughs that I've had, and they always happen at times that I don't expect or wasn't really actively looking for something, but because, I had my mindset in a certain way that I was able to notice these things. So how this one happened, I was literally sitting at Wendy's. I was feeling sad for myself because, I was feeling like super depressed. I had like a giant meal because I couldn't hit $1K a day, $1,000 a day. I know, sad Dante, poor Dante, he can't hit $1,000 a day. I know, but whatever. I've been trying to do it for like 3 months, and I just couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't. I just kept getting stuck at like $700, $600, $800, and I think the day I was feeling really sad. Like I was like at $100 that day. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, and literally I was sitting there scrolling on my phone, and it's the thing that I do is I like all the posts in my competition or in my niche, my competition. So like I see other people's ads all the time. So I was scrolling through and I saw this ad and I was like, oh, that looks really good. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this item. I've never seen anybody do something like this. And like literally, I just went like a madman, like instantly. I just instantly, like when I emailed literally there at Wendy's, I emailed my supplier. I said, hey man, you got this? Nobody's selling this right now. This is a brand new item. And he like got back to me right then and he said, yeah man, he had it. And I did all this research and I did all this stuff just sitting there at Wendy's on my phone, did all this research, like all on my phone and things like that. And I posted it and it started to sell. The second time is, I was literally just walking through Walmart and I saw this logo on the back of somebody's car. This was the other product that I had I think my conversion rate before I did this, I'm about to tell you the story. Before I did this, my conversion rate was about 1%. And after I did this, my conversion rate was 5%. And this was in on one of my other stores in the dog niche. But I was walking through Walmart and I saw this person had this thing on the back of their car, like this bumper sticker. And I was like, oh, that's a really good, that looks perfect. That would be really good if I could sell something in my store that looks like that. I literally pulled out my phone, took a picture of it, and like I proceeded to make a logo out of it. And I put it on my store. And like literally when I just added that logo with that image, it added about, I think my conversion rate was 1 point something percent, and it went from 5%. But the reason why I said this is probably good, because like if I see it organically in the wild or in the public or whatever, that means that people are really buying this, that it's connecting with people within this niche. So I saw that that's something that people buy. So I took that and I made a logo for my store and I made some shirts with it on it and I made some other stuff and it sold. And basically all that to say this is, I think it's called the reticular activating system or something like that. Hold up. I'm going to restart this video. I actually only have 30 seconds left, but I feel like I need to kind of drive this point home and talk about my breakthroughs a little bit more. Give me one second. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. My phone just actually ran out of memory. I need to go get a new memory card, but there you go. But basically I was talking about, the opportunities around you all the time, every single day that you're probably not noticing. And it's called the reticular activating system, the mindset stuff. So basically all these breakthroughs that I've always had always come at times that, that I'm not necessarily actively looking for things, but because the way that my mindset is, because, I'm always, I guess on the subconscious level, looking for things. I may see them out in public. I may see them out, I may make connections that, everybody may not necessarily make. I get certain results, and the best way to explain this is kind of like, if you buy an Audi and you never had an Audi before, all of a sudden you start seeing more Audis. Or if you are a pregnant woman, all of a sudden you start noticing more pregnant women. And it's not that these things weren't there before. It's just that your mindset wasn't attuned for these things before. So you have to kind of attune your mind to be seeking certain things. So for example, if I was just sitting there at Wendy's and I wasn't the kind of guy, I might have just scrolled past that. What's the difference? Like most people might have just scrolled past that ad and just be like, oh, that's cool. Just put it to the side, and you don't have that result. Same me, same technical knowledge, same everything. But because if I had a different mindset, if I wasn't that serious about it, I would have just scrolled by and not got the results. But because you have a certain type of mindset or whatever, I got the results that I got. Basically what I'm saying is it's not easy. It's not like you're going to watch some video and it's going to be some magic bullet. All of my breakthroughs come like I've done that before, where I've tested products and I've seen something and I tested and I put it on my page and it didn't do shit. That's probably like the 20th product like that I tested and it did something, but everybody thinks that you're going to do just one product. You're going to just do this one thing, watch this one video, take this one magic course, this magic pill, and the heavens are going to just open up to you. And there's just going to be a loud clapping of thunder, and you're just going to just start making a lot of fucking money online. Like that's not how it works. Like I've been doing this, like I said, for like 7 years. I've been grinding. I've been mostly failing. You have moments like these, and it's all about your mindset. Like I think like Tony Robbins said, it's 80% mindset and 20% actual mechanics. I had tested, like probably even before that, I don't even know how many products. It was something around like 40 or 50 different products before I got these type of results, and I had mixed success. So you're not going to just just watch this one video or just take this one course or just magic pill and you're just going to be successful. The truth is, all my biggest breakthroughs come when, I'm watching a course for the 5th or the 6th time, the 7th time, and I'm just in the trenches and they just happen, like just mundane changes, like I didn't know I was going to post it. I was like, maybe it might work, maybe not. I didn't really think nothing else. Just like, I'm just doing what I do every day. And, it just happened to be, something that I was just in the trenches like I always am. And it just kind of just blew up, so it's not like this magical thing, man. Like you gotta just grind, and all the connections that I make, all the mental breakthroughs and things like that happen when I'm just in the trenches. And it's like I said, the 6th time watching the course, the 7th time watching the course, the 8th time watching the course, and then I may have taken another course with somebody else. I try not to take too many courses or learn something that I might have seen in Kingpin, and then I put those two things together, and then that didn't work, but I learned something from that, and it was a slight little tweak, and then I learned and I took that from this and that, and I started putting together those things, and I have like this own little unique thing or method or way of doing things that slowly starts to progress and work for me. It's not a magical thing, it's not magic. So that's kind of what I want to take out of it. It's kind of, it's more mindset than anything, man. It's not like you're going to watch this video. You're not going to take any course, watch any video. The breakthroughs come from when you are in the trenches and working all the time. And, that's all I can really say, man. You're not going to just watch one video. It didn't happen for me like that. Like I said, I've been doing this for 7 years. So hopefully that kind of makes sense to you guys. That's all I can really say about that. So that's just kind of how my breakthroughs go. One thing I will say to that's actually some actionable knowledge, if you will. If you want to learn more about the reticular activating system and noticing for things, I guess you can say, and noticing the right things and noticing the opportunities that are probably happening around you all the time, but you just don't see them yet, I would look into Rich Schefrin. That dude has been like very critical to, I guess you could say, my mindset. The second thing I would say is just go and like other people's ads. So whenever you see an ad, or make a, just make a profile and go and like all the pages within your niche. And whenever you see an ad, like it. And Facebook will just start showing you everybody's ads in your niche. And take notice of that. That's something. Another one that I use is watchcount.com. Another product that just blew up, and I'll check watch count, every couple weeks or whatever, to see if there's any new products that are blowing up on there, and if I can jump in first before the competition. So, that's really where the breakthroughs come, man. It's not going to be some magic fucking pills, some magic course. You're going to just take this thing, do this new software, buy this new $50 piece of shit, and you're just going to see results, man. It's really, like all my results and breakthroughs come from, when I'm in the trenches and just working. And it's like my 6th time reviewing some information, my 7th time, and really mastering things. And the thing is, when you watch something over and over again, whether it be a course, whether it be coaching, whether it be a call, whether it be this and that. And I'm not doing coaching right now, man. My story is crazy. I got too much on my plate, but, every time you watch something, you notice something new that you didn't notice before. And you got to kind of just really just sit back and really just absorb information. And I find that, every single time that, I may listen to a course over and over again, I see something different, with my experience, because I took action that I didn't before. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. I got to roll out here, man. I got a lot going on. I don't know how I'm gonna fulfill all these orders, to be honest. So that's another problem that comes with success. I don't know how to. I don't have the infrastructure set up to handle this business, but that's what we sign up as entrepreneurs, right? So you know, I'm a problem solver. I got to see how I'm gonna solve these problems, and you know, I wish all you guys success and have a happy Sunday, and take care, guys. Peace out.